This impressive sandstone country pile dates back to the 16th century. Home to the Earl of Dudley 300 years ago, it's now owned by retired businessman Paul Jarvis and his family, who've taken this historic house and added a shock of rock and roll.
When we first saw this house, we had a real affinity to the house. The way it looked, the way it felt inside, I think we felt it was as the house was made for us.
Hi, Hugh.
How you doing?
Great. Welcome to my home.
What a lovely home.
Thank you. Yes, it's, sorry about the scaffolding. This house needs continuous renovations. This year, we're working on the east elevation. Last year, we did the west.
When the north and the south? When's that happening?
When the time and my wallet allows.
Yeah. Can I see inside?
Please, come through.
Thank you. Now, this isn't really quite what I was expecting. This is the hall.
We call this the grand hallway.
Well, it is, isn't it?
But it's not what you'd expect.
It's grand.
You have a very traditional outside of the house, and inside, we've made it a little bit more personal for us. These influences really come from the, let's call it rock and roll lifestyle. I think it's unusual to walk into a 450-year-old house and to be confronted with Ozzy Osbourne. I think that's a surprise to everybody.
So, music room.
Well, yeah, it's a bit of a party room, I must say. Not sure if you can tell.
Next door is less rock and roll and more plate and bowl.
This is really for when we are entertaining.
How far away is this from the kitchen, then?
The kitchen is, let's say, 50 or 60 metres from here. So when we first got here, we thought it would be great to eat in here, but by the time you brought the food from the kitchen, it's cold.
So the alternative, then, is to take that beautiful Jacobean fireplace and have one massive microwave in it.
Another good idea.
Thank you very much. The formal rooms are palatial, but this is a family home, and the open-plan living space on this floor, though still enormous, has a much more homely feel. The top-floor bedrooms and apartment suite are only used when people come to stay. But the first-floor family bedroom suites are very much lived in. Well, in a five-star hotel kind of way. I need to go in the maze now, though. I'm going to stick to that principle of always turning left. Here we go. Another wrong one. I've no idea where the middle is. I mean, what is the middle? Middle?
You're there. OK, great, fab.
Up. Yeah. Nobody likes a show-off.